Okay. So here we are. We're back. Thank you both for joining me again. This is going to be. I hope this is good. There's Rock Pants. I hope this will be the. I shouldn't say I hope. I plan for this to be, you know, the final run, the final bit through Mass Effect 1. I think I should be able to fit it into the normal 2 hours. If it runs a little bit over, don't be too surprised. But I think it should. I think it should do. So you might recall we had just met with Captain Anderson, who has volunteered to help us steal the Normandy. He's going to commit treason. Well, I guess we'll be committing treason too. Still ignoring these guys. No, you can't. I'm busy. Go away. I went ahead and sold off my excess inventory last time too. CSEC. And there was not really anything cool to buy last time. I don't think the inventory will change. I'm still wearing relatively crappy armor. I mean, I could go check a couple of the off-world shops once I leave.
Show me what you've got.
I recall there's a place I could buy it on Noveria and a place I could buy on Pharos. See, Colossus for a Krogan, right? Which is really, really awesome. But there's just, you know, Onyx 4 for me. That's crap. There's my phone buzzing. Okay, and we start the long elevator ride.
After years of poor economic performance, Exogeny has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for Exogeny. Exogeny's stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Oh, sorry. Gotta have something to do to amuse myself while I'm going up the elevator, I suppose. You know, it's kind of amusing in later games. The various characters make fun of Shepard's inability to dance. He still dances better than I do.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in...
Here we go.
Anderson? What are you doing here? I didn't send...
Tell me you weren't waiting for that to happen. I get to look over at my screen and watch it happen a second time.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
We did it! We got away. We stole a Navy frigate. Because we're just awesome like that. Okay, so we're going to Ilos. We've never been there before.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
Really?
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
After
I
I'm
know
done
you
saving
will,
the
Commander.
galaxy.
I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth lead out.
He wants to give me a side mission now. Really? Where were you a while ago? Obviously I'm going to skip that. I'll just draw out what's going on here. So we've got some time as we're heading over to the relay.
Shepard, may I speak with you?
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
We're not going to fail. I promise.
Please, I am not looking for comfort. Saren might already have the conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel. I want this to be special.
We don't have to do this. Not unless you're sure.
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
It's good timing, Zen Robo. Show up during the love scene. This should be about 2 hours, so it'll probably be about 9:30 your time. I think it's the last part of the game. You can stick around and see some interspecies romance if you want.
Just tell me what to do.
That would be great. This is a good episode to come watch. Not for alien porn per se, but you know, right there, right there. Right. It's backwards. The camera's backwards.
By the goddess, that was incredible, Shepard.
And she's naked, and I'm over there fully clothed.
You were incredible.
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos, I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
So now we're hitting the relay. This is the relay that will take us to the system that contains Ilos. So this is the one that was hidden, that the Rachni found a couple thousand years ago. So there's at least 3 Geth ships in orbit. Fortunately, we have a stealthy ship, and they won't see us.
Commander, we've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker,
I can do it.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Yeah, that bastard. You and your Canadian pride. Let's see, who am I going to bring this time? I think I'm going to bring Tally, so there's some tech strength. Could bring Liara. Probably need somebody with some more combat ability. Hey, you know what? I could bring in Caden. I'm going to bring Caden. Actually, you know what? I think his equipment's a little substandard too. I'm going to stick with Rex. I'll bring these two. It's a nice balance of biotic tech and combat strength. Seth Mood, Green Killer.
You two, keep moving inside now.
Let's see how good Joker really is. Yeah, I'd say that was pretty tight.
I smell trouble.
I smell trouble too.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
But first, let's level up. 2 points for me. Probably don't really need barrier. You know what? I'm going to master the throw. Might as well. Rex has 7. Max out his shotgunness. And max out his throw. What the heck not? Why the heck not? What the heck am I doing? And I haven't even played with Tally, apparently. That was a really, well, it was a really loud sniff. I'm a loud sniffer or something. Okay. I'm going to start pumping up Tally's armor because I want somebody to be able to do first aid. And the decryption electronics are both up there. Bump up the Quarian machinist. Bump up the hacking because we're going to be facing a lot of Geth for sure. And add some damping. Cap Daff. This is great. We've got a full house. Okay, and let's make sure everyone's using appropriate. Oh, you know what else I just realized? We're all shotgun users. Hope we don't need to do anything at range. Would you guys quit shooting me? So, here's an interesting side note, at least it's interesting to me. You guys may or may not recall that there was some senator, and I can't remember who it was, who had originally blasted this game for its sexual content because one of her staffers had said something about it, right? Ow. Did you quit that? And then, you know, basically the idea was, or what she believed was that, you know, it was this sex simulator that you could get, you know, alien creatures, put them in whatever position you wanted, and do whatever you wanted to them. I need to move. And then I think it was the folks at BioWare showed her that scene you just saw with Liara. And she issued an apology for overreacting. But I can't remember who it was. An American, of course. And we have a barking dog. You'll have to excuse me for a moment. Okay, that was a surprise. No, it wasn't so much that the Dirk wanted attention as it was one of the boys' friends showing up to see if he could come out to play. But of course, he hasn't eaten his supper yet. Okay. A little bit of melee attack there.
All targets down.
I don't know what you're shooting at. I'm going to decrypt this. Make sure that we haven't accidentally uncovered something better. Yeah, there's a better shotgun for Rex. Go ahead and take that, Rex. Now, anything to put in here? Yeah, you can have the combat scanner. While I'm going to go for... No, I want both of those. Actually, you know what? I'll take this. Frictionless materials. Okay.
That's the last of them.
Never figured out what that one did, but... Okay. Yes, Mr. Badmac, you understand perfectly.
Perimeter secured.
I've just come full circle, haven't I? There we go. Another decent shotgun. Yeah, see, I'm upgrading him already. Still not as good as mine. Oh yes, repeatedly. Don't forget the part about quit whining and eat your pizza. Okay, and we're saving. I always get turned around in this on this map. I think I'm going the right way. You'd think as many times as I've played it, I would be an expert in getting around this map.
Countermeasure deployed.
Okay, good. Those are down. Ah, that's a lot of dudes. Throw you.
Not in my line of sight.
Then move to where they are in your line of sight. You know what? I'm just charging my shield. Cover doesn't mean much if I can just shoot it.
All targets down.
Okay, no, that doesn't go where I want it to go. I was thinking that was it, but that's not it. That just goes up to this other level above me. Thanks, Rex. I know we're good. Okay, this ought to do.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Yeah, I know, it's sad, isn't it? But then when he eats a Lunchable, a good chunk of the time, he'll eat the pizza ones. Okay, here's a little trick I can do. Just override that now. And come over here and hide. See, what you didn't see was that it woke up this armature and made it friendly. Because I kind of went through it a little fast. There's one or two others that you can do in there too, not that it necessarily is a big deal. Now, let me see. I haven't gotten any better. No, I haven't gotten any better armor. It's most unfortunate, because I don't regenerate. And here we go. We're saving.
Come on. Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it.
It's a
And
cat
we're
belly.
just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message. But I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it say? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Yep, that's exactly correct. Since we have obtained the cipher, we can actually make out some words, basically. I guess it's better than inventing the audio of a dead language just so they can throw out a few words and then translate them on the screen for you to simulate you understanding when no one else does. I've always liked this song too. So just wait until we start Mass Effect 2. It actually has better music than Mass Effect 1. Because, you know, Rock Pants had mentioned something about cool music. And of course...
Okay, who votes we take the vehicle into the creepy underground bunker?
Good idea. The firepower will come in handy.
I'll agree to that. And of course, John had on the playlist yesterday one song from Mass Effect 2, which I had to comment on.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap in ambush for us. There must have been too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it yet. They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have gone wrong, though. This bunker became their tomb. The pods are dead.
Excuse me while I drive into the rocket. Or on the wall. Yeah, sometimes at my work when they bring in customers and go to feed them and they don't quite eat everything, cookies or chips or whatever that's left over gets left in the break room where it is immediately consumed upon the next break.
What's happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind us.
Well, I guess we'll have to get out and turn this off some other way. We'll just take this elevator, because we haven't had enough elevator fun.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap.
It's a trap.
The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
By the way, Kate, in case you haven't figured it out yet, when there's a lot of dialogue going on, I tend to not talk so that the
How come nobody ever noticed
thing.
the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated, and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
The war was lost. If you had surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
Yes, but we might need to understand them in order to stop them.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit's not a weapon. It's a back door onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel.
Being a little dense.
Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
I think we've covered just about
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
One more.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
Perhaps.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
If we hurry. So, yeah, I know that's a pretty lengthy dialogue, but it also explains an awful lot about what's going on. So it was important to get through it.
It's tragic. For all their great achievements, the Protheans lost everything, just like my people. Even their last plan failed.
I got no intention of ending up like that.
Okay. Save, just in case something untoward happens. In fact, I'm going to do a manual save too, just in case. There is a spot up ahead that has in the past had crashing problems for me, so I'm hoping it will not be such a pain this time. In fact, and I hesitate to even mention this and therefore jinx myself, it has on occasion been known to blue screen the computer. So if I suddenly drop out when I'm telling you that I'm coming up on that spot, that would be why. But it hasn't done that the last couple of times I've played through here because I had to do a reinstall. Yes, hence the double save. But it hasn't done that the last couple of times since I did a reinstall of Mass Effect, so I'm hopeful it won't this time, and it's right around this corner. quite often when I take out the big one, the game will just pop like a zip. Okay. Okay. Good. Got past it. So my streak of actually getting through this spot just fine continues. Yep, we're good. We got past the rough spot. No, see, because when I had encountered that, and you know, I had that. Did you quit? I had that happen several times, several playthroughs, like maybe 6 different playthroughs, and I always did the usual suspects, like, you know, changing video drivers and stuff like that. And in fact, I had even reinstalled the entire game a couple of those times too. I don't really know what it was. My most recent Windows install after that, and I upgraded to Windows 10 when I did it. Yeah. When I did that, I had some interesting stuff go on where it never wanted to actually load the correct save game. So I had to actually kind of delete my whole, not delete, but move away my whole set of save files. Okay. Now we're gonna do something fun here.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
Moment you've all been waiting for. Space battle.
Responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
To answer your question, Cap Daff, neither. This is the Steam version. I still have the physical medium. Now, I couldn't possibly hope to take out all these colossi in the 23 seconds that remain, or possibly even at all. So I'm just going to drive straight on through, and we're going to use the mass relay in the Mako. Yeah, so basically going to Win 10, I haven't had that weird crashing problem in that spot since. Now, you remember real early on in here, I went by that little model of a mass relay, and I called attention to it.
Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
Come on. We need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill.
Okay, let's make sure that we're leveled up. I always think it's just so amusing in Avina's nice, calm little voice. Civilian casualties are high. See, the Citadel can close up.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
Sovereign's in a hurry. There will be no slowing down. That's one way to do it. Even as big as Sovereign is, he still looks like a tiny little speck inside the Citadel. So the Citadel is just incredibly huge. It's not like a city in space, it's like a state in space.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside!
Because we only run around little tiny pieces of the Citadel, Cap. Now we're just going to walk up the side of the tower. That's good. Just go ahead and waste your carnage when they're in cover. I'm still used to playing Doom. I'm dodging instead of getting into cover. And using a shotgun. It's fun having a little biotic power every once in a while. Okay, Geth ship there. Bypass. And turn this one on too. There, so now I've got the turrets actually attacking Geth ship for me. In case you're wondering why they keep appearing there, they're dropping out of the ship. You're exactly correct, RJ Cody. That is the single biggest reason why I don't know which gun I'm pulling. Why I picked Vanguard for this playthrough. The way it plays in 2 and 3, you want the shotgun. That's not good. There's still a target on my radar, that's why I can't save. Oh, this spot. Back on. And healing up. Yeah, this part's a little easier to do when you have access to the sniper rifle. Okay, that's... Oh, hey, Jan Pants. I didn't notice you were there. I apologize for that. Now, let me get down here. Mount. No? taking out that last turret.
I've lost shield.
Yeah, I should say so. Move, 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 move. That was close. It occurs to me now I didn't actually have to do all that. I could have just come down this way. It's clear, I can save. There we go. Yeah, see, now all we need to do is have Happy Cthulhu on here, and then we could have Team Happy and Team Pants. Okay. This is another place that I like to do a manual save. Not because it crashes or anything, just because. Because. You know, I'm going to pump up my barrier a little bit more. Give Rex some more warp. And Tally some more first aid. Pick up the med kit. So, Kate, if you can hear me, if you're still on, I don't know whether you are or not, I can't see the viewers. It looks like I'm going to finish early. So it won't quite be to 8:30 Central. In fact, it's not going to be 8 o'clock Central. Not only when you're about to do something stupid, but also when you've just done something good. Oh, Kate's not here. She did leave. She said she was going to watch.
Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
So, you'll note there's a nice little Paragon choice here, since of course I maxed my Paragon level.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it, not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for the implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
And if you don't have a high enough Paragon score, you don't get to do a Paragon option here.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
I'll bet you didn't see that coming. Full Renegade, full Paragon, they're all good. Femshep, Broshep, they're all good.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
There's Kate.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You'd sacrifice human lives to save the Council? What have they ever done for your kind?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
That's why you can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
I'm going to go ahead and make this choice, but the next big choice I'm going to let you, the chat, make.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
More space battle.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
That's a big fleet. And it's taking a pounding.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Of course, Normandy's first through the breach.
Make sure he's dead.
He shot himself through the head. That usually does the trick.
He's dead.
He didn't react to being shot in the head again. just overheated my gun. Meanwhile, the fleet battle. So there you just saw him take out 5 cruisers in under 10 seconds.
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
It's going to cost a lot. Let's see if I can do my shotgun now. Almost got him. Got him. I love this bit.
Shields are down. Now's our chance.
Hit it with everything we got.
Yeah, because we were holding back before. Nice shot. Uh-oh.
Go!
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
He was up there. Wait, there's movement. And creepy smile ensues.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, Your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
So, chat, I said I was going to let you make the next major decision. This is the last major decision of the whole game. Would you like Udina, the professional politician, or our former CEO, Captain Anderson? So you've got on the one hand a guy who's, going to be a bulldog and fight for Earth, but in the political sense, or you've got a straight shooter military guy. I will let you choose. Well, I get a drink. So there's one vote for Anderson. Of course, Cap Daff has to vote for somebody named Cap. I also notice I'm at 9 concurrent viewers. That is a new personal record. Still at 1 vote for Captain Anderson. And 1 vote for which is close to Udina. I'll tell you this, you cannot make a wrong choice. That's the only hint I'll give you. The one in the fancy uniform. So Zen Robo wants Captain Anderson or Keith David. Option 3, it's not up to me. So, it looks like there are 2 votes for Anderson right now, and 1 vote for Udina. And unfortunately, you can't actually be the representative, so... Okay then, looks like it's Captain Anderson.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
Then I pick you. Wait.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still
I'm a
coming.
vanguard.
Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
So you get this nice little bluish screen here, reminiscent of the Paragon color. There's a different screen that you get here if you've gone mostly oh, my shield just came back. If you go mostly Renegade, and it's, of course, reddish. So, Cap Daff, the reason why I got to 2 for Udina was because the first thing that Zen Robo said was the guy in the uniform. Fancy uniform, I believe she said. And since Udina's not actually in uniform, you know, just saying. So there we go. So I appreciate those of you that have been with me this whole time, and I separately appreciate those of you who haven't, but did show up for the ending. It's really great. Hopefully you've gotten just at least a little bit of an inkling about what it is about this game that really just kind of pulls me in, about being the star of my own action story. The way that all, yeah, that's right. The way that all just kind of comes together in the end. Even though, I mean, when you make the different choices, the absolute ultimate result is the same. I mean, all roads lead to Rome, as it were. It gives me this real sense of pride. So I love this game. I'm fascinated by this game. Now, next week at the normal time, I will go ahead and begin Mass Effect 2. The way that game starts, and there are a couple of people in chat who could definitely agree with this, you really, really need to see it from the very first second. So, I'm giving you that warning. So those of you that are regulars that I'm used to seeing here, I will wait for you, but let's just try to be on time, because it has an interesting beginning. Let me just say that. Am I right, RJ Cody? Am I right, Cap Daff? Jen Pants, am I right? The way Mass Effect 2 starts. So, thank you all for coming, and I'm done a little bit early tonight. We can all hop on over to Zen Robo's channel and watch her get married. So, I also usually sit here and let the credits roll and play the whole thing. So, anyway, thanks for being here tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Oh, that'd be great, Kate. I'd love to have. I'd love to be able to talk, if I could only talk. I'd love to have you here for that. So it'd be 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and log out, and we'll see if we can go watch Kate get married. Thanks to everybody. Have a good night.